you can't fake love.
Yep.
Because even if you can say I love you, and then eventually you're gonna see the real him.
Go ahead, you're fine.
Don't correct me, my friend. I know you're an English teacher, please.
All right.
Next, number 3. When did you realize that it's really him or her that is destined for you? I still have the wall. I still have like hesitation.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, because he already knew that, because he's really observant. That's what he's really observant. He's really an observant. So I'm aloof.
Past, that's why.
Yeah, I'm aloof. It's just that I need to be like more feeling hard to get like that. Yeah. So you know he gonna.
He really wants to. He'll keep coming.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And then during he stayed there for 3 weeks, right? Then after he left, after we got him off at the airport, then that's the realize. Yeah, I think I'm ready. I'm ready to get married, because it was really sad. I was affected because it's gonna go home. What if there's so many what if in the chutney? But then after a few minutes, I'm right. Yeah. And then also if you're gonna feel that he's really the one, because you feel comfortable after our first meeting. I really feel comfortable. I'm more open. I'm more clingy. Touch him like this.
You take time to get that. You feel like that even after when we first got here.
I'm not really used to it. So
that's all right.
But yes,
I'm more romantic, hugging person. That's all right.
Next, how do you? When did you realize?
Oh, when did I realize? I would have said sometime around my birthday. Before I physically met you.
I know, because.
And that's why I kept asking, were you sure? Were you for real?
Yeah.
Because I've already gone through too many heartbreaks and too many problems in the past. And I told you up front, that I wasn't gonna hide anything. That how many times I gotta say the word But
He's really open.
I just told you the truth about everything. Yeah, and I said, if I commit, I'm here. If you're not for real, then just tell me so. Because once I commit, I'm like an old dog. And you can't shake me up.
He already asked me. Remember, I told you that he really asked me before we met, and I said yes, because I really thought that he's not serious, because I'm not a typical woman like Filipino, that slim, petite, but then I tried. Okay, say yes, and then. I already told the answer, but when he left, I'm ready. I said I'm ready. If only I can go. Put me in your bag. But he's gonna pay more. Okay, next. Anyway. You already answered it. Number 4. Yeah, remember? Same. Yep. Next is, how important is communication in having a relationship, married life? Especially when you're having a trouble, misunderstanding. Because how you gonna fix things if you're gonna say okay. That's the bad thing about me at first, because when we're having a misunderstanding, I'm still the same, but afterwards I'm gonna tell what's on my mind. But that's the biggest problem on my part, that I never been vocal before, because I'm still learning and spending more time unlike before. That's it. I'm learning a lot. So I think communication is very important, and also love is not only the ingredients. What's the use of love when you're not honest, or communication is not there? So what do you think gonna happen, right?
You have to have communication. Like I said earlier, secrets will ruin things. You cannot have. That's a bad can of worms. It's gonna come popping up. And then you're gonna have all kinds of troubles. You cannot have secrets. That's my honest opinion. I've dealt with it in my past, and no matter how hard I tried to be honest, if both parties are not honest, a good-hearted person can do all you can. Correct. You cannot make things work. I tried to make things work even through bad stuff. 13 years of my life gone, still trying to make it work.
That's what I observe about him too. He's been very vocal when it comes to his emotion or thoughts. Because me, sometimes I keep it by myself, but I need to especially when there's something wrong, or I saw something in him that I need him to change. Not to change because it's for the better anyway.
So like my diet and such. Yes. No, I agree. And I even have people at work trying to tell me, you should keep it inside. You need to talk to somebody, talk somewhere else. It boils up inside. That's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. Then it causes you to dwell on things and it'll eat you from the inside out.
But
that's not a good, healthy thing to do.
Especially
if it's in a relationship. And something is bothering you that the other party is doing, whether it's they're speaking to somebody, whatever the topic is. You have to speak up for yourself. You have to be allowed to speak for yourself. That you have a opinion, you have a thought, you have thoughts. Not to have, say for example, you have thoughts, but you keep it to yourself. Why? Because you feel I threaten you.
Yeah.
That's not a relationship.
Is it correct?
That's not a relationship.
Yeah, the relationship is two-way.
Yes, that's right. Two-way street.
Two-way street. So
same way coming into a marriage, it can happen the same way going out of the marriage. That's why you work to make a marriage work together.
And long lasting.
It's not one person
forever.
working, the other person, oh, I don't want to do this. You got in a marriage as a couple.
Yeah.
You are in a marriage as a couple. Not one person is better than the other person, or that person thinks they're better and dominates you. No, there's no dominating.
Yeah.
You are equal.
Yeah.
You work together as equals. As equals.
Yeah. How do you move on from a relationship that scarred you? Me, I'm just gonna share what I experienced before. Okay, I had like a rebound relationship, but it only lasted for 3 months. So I thought it was the best solution, but then I was wrong. So what I did was, of course, I feel the pain. I cried. Spend your free time with your friends, with your family, or alone, because sometimes crying or feeling the pain, it will make you move on faster. Then eventually you're gonna say, really, I cried because of this.
Yeah.
God, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
No, promise.
For everybody, it's different.
Move on. I found you.
Now, yes, but for me, unfortunately, dwelling on things was not a good thing for me, especially in my past, because I would turn to the bottle and start drinking.
You have me. Remember that.
I told you that you got the upgrade version of me, because
and you get up with me.
My past is really bad on that. I put that in the rearview mirror, but I do not totally forget the past, no matter which relationship it was. Mainly because I learned from those bad turmoils that happen, so that I don't create another situation, that I don't bring in something from whatever I may have done or I allowed to happen in that relationship, whenever it may have been. Like I told you, for a purpose and a reason, that I believed that God was guiding me for something, but I didn't know, and I ignored it for years until now. Here I am. I'm not only with you, but I am in the church.
And also, you found a new family.
Oh yeah.
Bigger family, actually. Church and our side.
Good. I mean,
we may not be there physically, but for sure everyone care and love him. So
I've said many times, even in church, I wanted this world lost, and that's the honest truth. That if it was only me, it was only just me that had controlled what I'm doing, where I'm going. I mean, I had the free will. God gives you, every one of us, the free will to choose. But the point is that He had a purpose.
Yeah.
There's a purpose for me.
Yeah. So
not just me, but all of us. But that's how I see it. And I obviously was meant for a different reason and a purpose. I've been gone. They just, okay, John's dealing with whatever, and he's only going on his own. I would have been gone long time ago. But as bad as I was, like I said, you got the upgrade version. You don't even want to go there about all the stupid things I did. But see, the Lord guided me for a reason. Get through these turmoils to show me this is not what I want you to do. This is not where I want you. He wanted me working with airplanes. I didn't go there. That was back when I was leaving high school. I was supposed to go and work on airplanes. I didn't do it. Now here, 30 plus years later, I work for Boeing Aerospace.
Yeah, because God.
He wanted me in church. I didn't listen. I kept turning away. I am in the church. He wanted me in a purpose and a reason, guiding me in a certain way. I kept turning my eyes, looking the other way. I can find it on my own.
Here's a hard-headed. You can get away from me. Here, this is where I want you to be.
That's right.
God gave him a purpose. That's all.
That's true. Okay.
Next is it okay to practice sologamy? Sologamy, being single, or for a while after a terrible
breakup? Yes.
Yes. Because sometimes you need to love yourself first, or you need to love yourself for now, because you already give your half of it to your ex. Yeah. So for now, just enjoy being single. Go out. Go out. Yeah. Make time for yourself, because it's so exhausting being brokenhearted.
But anyway, in a friendship, without friendship, relationship, it splits. You need time for you.
Yes, friend.
And honestly, I think that's a lot of problems for so many people. Even I did not pay attention to this in the past. That even in a relationship, you need to have that freedom to love your own self. Even in a relationship, you have not only your own thoughts, your own wishes, your own dreams.
Your goals.
Yes. You can't be dominated by the other person. You give almost basically 100% of your life over to that other person. Not worshiping, but
you can live without him.
Right. And then all of a sudden, now they back up and they disappear. Now you're left like, now what do I do? No. You should have.
I can't survive without you. Please come back.
Yes, you can.
Come back.
No, that's wrong.
No. So friends,
you existed before, you exist after, and you will achieve goals that you may not even realize you even had goals of before the breakup. So yes.
So friend, enjoy being single.
Yes, true.
Okay,
true.
Make time for yourself. Date with your mom. Date with your friend.
Yep.
Go to the beach if you want, alone, just to enjoy life.
Yep, and quiet time maybe.
Because that's all, friend. Enjoy. Next, How do you face someone? How do you face someone who ghosted you? Oh, me. I'm gonna let him see that I'm happy and contented of what I am today without him. Because sometimes if you're gonna let him see that you're still hurt, you're broken, for sure he will take advantage of you. He will just like, I know you have so many questions running around to your mind, but sometimes just leave it that way, because he'll leave you without even saying goodbye. Why would I? You want to torture yourself again? Just let him see that you're happy, you're there's better, you're better than your old self.
Right.
And it depends on people. It depends on you. But for me, that would be my strategy or method to face that someone who ghosted.
What's ghosted?
Ghosted, like leaving someone without saying goodbye, or just like hanging.
Oh,
Leave you
okay,
hanging. Like I think
no
so.
answers.
Correct me if I'm
no
wrong.
answers. No, I'm bad. I can't.
For sure, you
yeah.
ask
Oh,
question,
I want an answer something. But yeah.
But if it's already a year, it's already a year.
And they still pop up in your face.
And just suddenly like you saw her in the street, and then suddenly, hi John, what you gonna say after a year? You're still gonna ask her question that why did you leave?
No. Now years ago, like I said before you, I'd be not demanding, but I'd be pushing about like what
answers.
Yeah, but like I said, I try real hard, especially now, not to dwell on that stuff. Yeah. I mean, I don't let it go. I won't let it go, because I said all these situations have all contributed in some way, somehow, of making sure I don't make mistakes further in my.
What does it mean if a man says I can't court her for she's fragile and she's like a family to me, and I don't want to ruin that, but cares for you as if he wants you to be with him or something? I don't know, but for me, either you're just assuming, or you're just too precious to her, or you just don't deserve her. You're assuming because some guys treat you really well, treat you like more than friends, but
they're expecting to get something more than that.
But you're just their friend.
Yeah, they don't want to commit in a relationship, but yet they still want you to be their best friend, so they can go out and do things, and hopefully get to go to they don't want to make that commitment.
And also,
so it's I can't use some of them words because some of those words are bad. Anyway, it's like either get off. I'm trying to use metaphors. I'm sorry. He needs to make up his mind. Put it that way. If he thinks of this person or your friend, whoever, if he's thinking of that person more of a family member, like as a sister or a cousin,
maybe that's
like that, they're thinking of him as a strong friendship.
Correct.
Should stick to this. Should be sticking to that, because if he wants a real relationship, that's more than that. Then he needs to speak up. You got to speak up.
Yeah, and also
like what I did with you.
Yeah.
Before you even physically met me, I was asking you, is this really what you want? Is that really what you want? Because if you didn't want it, then we would have stayed. We would have stayed one way.
Oh, I wasn't
as friends and communicate. I would have still came and visit and met you. I made plans about that for sure. I was going to come and visit and meet you and your family. That I already made sure I was going to do.
Yeah.
But now, if you didn't think of a serious relationship, where you really felt you could commit to that, then it would have been okay. Then we would have stayed friends.
Taking care of you, he's being gentle, and you, of course, you fell in love. And then that's the reason why sometimes you assume. Next. What?
Is it okay to
the
wait?
last question.
Okay. Is it okay to wait for someone who's not yet ready for you but claims to be ready one day or sooner?
Depends. Well, you want to answer for it or me?
Well, I'll try to keep. I know I keep saying keep it short, but
okay.
I just said that right there. Okay, they've got to show. They got to prove back to the word. Showing that they're for real.
Yeah.
And if they're not showing anything, I can't say leaving you hanging. If you don't know, I mean, like you said, well, then they'll disappear on you.
You and then
that goes right back to the number, what was it, 8, about being ghosted. They're gone. It's like, I'm really serious about you, but not today.
Yeah.
What do you mean not today?
Are you an option?
Yeah. No, that's
optional. You have option A, option B, option. I'll see first. Then I'll get back to you.
No.
It's like being a teacher.
Either they're committed to you, or because then they're not grown up enough to be able to handle a relationship. They're doing good to be able to handle you as a friend.
Yeah.
Okay, me? Like I said earlier, I'm not a therapist. I'm not licensed to be able to do. They have a plan. Yes, I want us to get married. I want us to go from just being boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah.
I want us to. Well, here's my ideals. here's what in other words, a reason behind it.
Yeah,
Well, not just here's what I thought. I don't know.
But is it okay to wait?
If they're for real, they show. Like I said a while ago, honey, if they're going to show, just like I was willing to wait for you. How many years did I wait? And
wait.
He's for real. He's not only going to wait. He'll climb mountains. He'll go through whatever. He'll go through fire. He'll ask you to get to this person.
But what if? No, for example, but what if you're not ready and I'm ready? Just for a point of view of being a man.
Good point. And I'm not ready. I would have told you why. I would have given you from my perspective. I would have said I would give you a reason why.
Okay.
I don't have, say for example, I didn't have my job.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have the finances to take care of you.
Sometimes love is not enough.
Love is love is what you start with, dear.
But love is not enough.
Not enough to own.
You need something to feed on.
Yes. I mean, just like that song, living on love. You can to a point, but you cannot feed each other and create a family and a future on love only.
Correct.
You have to have ideals.
Yeah.
I tried everything I could. Already things lined up. Your own bank account, your own government ID here. You had all these different things to identify you for your finances in your name, all in your name. Just like now you have your own bank account, your checking account, your debit card, which is ATM card, your credit card. All these things and more, all is in your name.
Yeah.
Truly, you could go and exist on your own right now if you wanted to. But that was not the purpose of it. It's because you have a direction and a purpose. And we can do it. Why? Because I tried to have a plan set up so that when the time came,
we're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
Financially and emotionally.
Yeah.
I don't know, but friend, you deserve more because don't worry, friend. God
you deserve somebody who's going to be willing to be with you, thick or thin.
Yeah, and God
thick and thin means troubles, happy times, good times. The medium times, there's going to be times it feels like, you're kind of happy, but it's like, oh.
Yeah, and God is doing His way for you to meet your right guy.
Yeah.
Who knows right now, he's trying to, he's on the way on you. The bad thing is a rocky road.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Look at him.
A little rocky road.
Yeah, correct. How many years?
Well, broken up relationships, even in school. I had to strain my brain on that before I even got my first marriage.
Yeah,
okay? I was in high school. I was already married in high school. I wouldn't even graduate from high school. I was already married and divorced.
Yeah, and also look at us. We never thought that a simple friend request turned into marriage, right? So God will make His way for you to find your right, that's Mr. Right, right? So for now,
look back in the future, you'll look back and you'll laugh and go, what was I ever thinking that I was so worried about?
And
because it all fell into place.
And all your heartbreaks will be really worth it because it will bring you to your Mr. Right. Just like I've been through a lot of heartbreaks, I've been through a lot of idea. So it's really worth it to wait.
Okay.
If today were the last day before the end of the world, how would you spend it? How would your spouse spend? For me, if it's only one last day, maybe the first few hours, of course, I'm gonna spend to mommy, and then the last few, of course, my husband, of course, right? Because he's your other half, he's your everything, he's your priority. So I guess my husband, and then the rest of it, I will just be me. How about you?
Well, I told you before about that I'd want to spend it with you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's time I would like to at least. I mean, if I knew, tomorrow, by this time tomorrow, everything's over, I definitely would want some time to try to talk to my brother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
And then that's all.
And the rest will be private time.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching and...
Salamat po.
Yeah, salamat po. Salamat po. Okay, thank you everyone, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell button so you will notified when I upload new videos. Thank you guys, and good night.